Hogmere Punch Out Boxing here with Tumi Phillips. Tumi, back out again, nice and active as you want at this stage of your career. And just like you said, you wanted another guy who's live, Oliveira, this Brazilian. He's still young, for all the top prospects. Not many people have got him out there, so he's again a live one.
Yeah, we had the conversation of my debut, and I'm grateful that I've been able to indirectly stick to my words. I don't get to really pick the opponents. It's what's put in front of me. But for sure, each opponent has been a step up. There's no question about that. So I'm happy we got this Oliveira, and I'm looking to do a job on them, of course.
How did you and your team assess your first couple of fights as a pro, and anything in particular that you needed to work on technically, or is it all psychological conditioning? What sort of things?
I think with my first two, I think the writing has been on the wall. I could have got both of them out of there. I just haven't. The first one, I went about it all wrong. The second one, the guy was on skates, and to be fair, he was distressed from quite early on. But this guy kind of sits there a bit more, so there will be more openings. But really, it's just about executing what they know I can do and what I'm capable of. So that's what we're looking to show this time round.
Looking to make a statement and get him out there because only been stopped twice. One of them, Steve Cairns, like one of the top prospects over in Ireland.
Um, yeah, and the other being Isaac Lowe just fought for some version of the WBC title. Yeah, listen, if I sense any vulnerability, I'll be trying to take it. It's tough. Only been stopped twice by those good level fighters. So, yeah, God willing, that's what I'll be going for.
What's your team said about the coming years? Is it just stay active? I said you've been fighting quite regularly so far.
Yeah, more progression. My manager's flirted some opponents with me on some other shows and stuff. And yeah, you can expect to see me in some real competitive fights this year. I'm easy, man. You'll see the best of me when I fight better opponents. Everyone bangs on to me about my sparring and this and that, but the reality is they're nothing on the same level as the guys I get in the ring with on fight night. So yeah, if a 50-50, as they call it, presents itself, you'll see me in that this year for sure.
Oh wow! So we could see you in what with other unbeaten prospects.
Yeah, no problem. No problem.
Do you relish that sort of aspect of it, the challenge of another guy who's thinks he's as good as me and is unbeaten? I want to be the one to take his own, rather than I know some fighters I just want to mosey along, have easy fights. Do you actually relish more the challenge?
Yeah, 100%. That's what kept me ticking. It wasn't that long ago I was an amateur, and if you know much about my background, the guys I was losing to weren't very good. But when they give me someone I could get up for, I performed, and usually I beat them very well. So the sooner the later, give me better opposition. I don't mind. I'm 25. I'm young, but you know, you're old enough to push on. I believe so. Yeah, let's get it.
Absolutely, yeah. Why not? And who knows? There's this talk of Turkey Al Sheikh wants to put on this prospect tournament. People who are, I think it's under 26 or under 10 fights, whatever. Hey, you're on the zone. The right people could notice you.
Yeah, listen, sign me up for that, man. If the opportunity presents itself, how can you say no to it? I believe it is actually under 15, which may be a stretch, but listen, it's one of them things where if you're good enough, you're good enough. So if I get accepted on there, I will be taking part.
You're gonna be sending your application in.
Yeah, 100%, 100%.
Well, I'd love to see one of our local boys get that opportunity. But you got to stay focused. First things first. Like I said, Oliveira, he is a he's a hard fight for your third pro fight, especially as you didn't have a huge amateur background to call on. So you're moving fast. So kudos to you.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. This is what I wanted. Um, it's nothing I haven't asked for, So, listen, if you're good enough, you're good enough. That's the good thing about boxing. It's nice, plain and simple. If you're not good enough, you'll get beat. If you are good enough, you'll beat these guys. And I shouldn't be losing to this guy if I am who I think I am. So, bring it on.
Absolutely. All right, Tumi, it's just 3 weeks away. So, yeah, thanks for giving us some time. I know you're making weight and all of that, deep into training. So, yeah, well, we'll see you in Brentwood again for another great performance, I hope.
Yeah, good willing. Appreciate you, man.